Understanding the purpose of money and how to use this powerful tool can have your life in chaos and make you unsure of yourself. Some people use money to get people to validate them. Money cannot truly validate you. Some people depend on money to build positive relationships. Money alone cannot accomplish that. Money is not everything, but it is important and it demands your attention in your journey to become successful. Before I was incarcerated, I thought money was everything, and so I sacrificed relationships and my health to obtain it. That was where the error in my thinking lay. That is where the destruction occurred from the value I placed on money. The difference between me and other people who were selling drugs when I was a teenager was my ability to stack, a term used on the streets that means to save money. I looked to minimize unnecessary costs and cut out the middlemen. I understood that the middlemen were costly, and I avoided them at any time I could. Those who get hustled on the streets do not make it very long, and I was always aware of the money that was coming in and how it went out. You could not sell me anything at any price because I knew the prices of the products. Having that knowledge put me in a position to come out on top in my dealings. People make a killing off those who don't know and are green to the game. They overcharge those who are ignorant of the prices and willing to pay them. This type of character in the streets is considered a sucker, and they are continuously treated as such with a lack of respect. Getting released and viewing the way that money works in general society, I quickly found that it is similar to the way it works in the underworld. What you do not know will put you in an undesirable position, which is usually watching your money in someone else's pocket when it should be in yours. You cannot go on that vacation because you unnecessarily gave other people too much money. You cannot get that new car because you unnecessarily gave other people too much money. The people you gave that money to will get that new car and go on that vacation, and they genuinely don't care what you or your family can't do, as long as they can do what they desire with your money. Paying attention to what businesses attempt to convince you to believe is small is the first step to becoming financially stable. They will say, it's just a small fee to pay. I would challenge that if it's small for me, then it should be small and insignificant to them as well. And letting me keep it in my own pocket is okay. That won't happen because the wealthy understand the value of the penny and the poor disrespect the penny and see it as insignificant. It is a mindset with money. If you don't properly handle that which is small, then you likely won't properly handle that which is big. If you waste a penny, you will likely waste a dollar as well. It is a way of thinking. This is so big. I see so many people when I used to go in the Speedway and I would get my cup of coffee. I would get my coffee for 99 cents and I would have a dollar. I remember I would pay the dollar and the people at the register, they would ask me, you don't want this penny, do you? And I'd be like, yeah, I want my penny. And when I looked inside of the change bin, it was always been a stack of pennies in there because people come in there and they say, man, hey, it's just a penny. It's not really that important. And that's the trick. When you are trying to get to your place of financial freedom, you cannot waste that which is small. If you waste that which is small, you will not be able to take care of that which is big. This is a way of thinking. So I'm intentional about making sure that I get the pennies now. I don't overlook the pennies. So when I'm paying a dollar and it's 99 cents, I get the penny and I put it in my change cup. Why? Because you cannot get a dollar without a penny. You can't get a dollar without a penny. You can't get $100 without a penny. It all starts with a penny. Pennies are important. And if you want to become financially free, then you got to make sure that you take care of that which is small. Don't overlook it. So you want to make sure that you avoid the fees. Don't pay fees in unnecessary places. You don't want your money in other people's pockets. That's not a good place for your money to be. You already got a limited amount of money, especially if you're transitioning back from prison into society. You got a limited amount of money. You cannot afford to have that money in other people's pockets. You need every piece of change in your pockets. And not only that, but it establishes the mind that you need to have in order to be able to protect your wealth.